uppity today, which the situation that I'm going to get into, I'm not gonna allow it to steal my joy or my peace, you know, but we're gonna get into it. Y'all gotta watch out. Like, this road rage, shiz naive, is so real. Like, I was literally at a stop sign just a few moments ago, and this lady was in the car with, I don't know if it was her husband, it was her man, apparently. And this woman starts, I guess, cussing this man out because he didn't let me go. And apparently, I don't know, I was like, I don't know if he looked at me, I don't know if she thought he was staring at me, or I don't know what the hell, or whatever the case was, whatever the hell she thought, but this lady was mad as hell. So she's doing all of this in the car, and then she turns around. She was in a pickup truck. She turns around and starts like flipping me and my kids off, cussing us out, calling us all kinds of names. And I was like, okay. I was like, Lord, I'm gonna give it to you in this moment, because if I depend on what I want to do, if this lady decides to get out of her car, if she decides to do any funny business, I may end up in jail, and I run a huge risk of losing my kids, and I do not want that to happen. But at the end of the day, if I ever have to defend myself, I'm going to defend myself as if my freaking life depends on it, because it does. Alrighty, sorry guys, I had to pause for a quick second because it is raining outside, and yeah, we're gonna get into all of that in a minute. But yeah, let me finish the story. So yeah, like, you know, our life really does depend on every little second. Like, anything that threatens our peace of mind, our sanity, our just well-being, whatever, like, that is a threat, you know. And I'm going to do whatever I need to do in that situation to protect myself, to ensure that, you know, I come out on top, that, you know, I am not violated in any way or harmed in any way, shape, or form. Like, I'm not about to be anyone's victim, period. Like, these mofos out here is crazy. Like, I don't even realize, I don't even know why the hell she did that. Like, that is so petty, it is so childish, it's so weird. But I was like, let this lady step out this car, and all this built up frustration, anger, rage, okay, and everything the fuck else that I be feeling and dealing with, excuse my language, this lady would get every bit of mollywopped, every bit of spiritually just destroyed, okay, screwing around with me. Like, I am not the freaking one. Like, I'm not in the mood for anyone's shenanigans. Like, I'm really not. And by the way, that is not to sound tough or anything like that, because I'm not an argumentative person, excuse me. I'm not someone who enjoys fighting and arguing and bickering back and forth with people. Like, that's not in my character at all. Like, that's just not what I'm about. I've never been about that. And anytime anyone has taken me to that level of heightened frustration and uncontrollable rage within myself, it's a problem, you know. So just for my encouragement to y'all, like, just be careful out here, okay? From my experience, I could have got out the car and really it could have went any situation, you feel me? But I told my daughters, I said straight up, I was like, you know what, that is nothing but the spirit of Satan. That is nothing but the devil. You trying to sit here and test me, baby. You trying to sit here and steal my joy. You think you're gonna sit here and steal my light, baby. You're not about to steal my joy. You're not about to steal my light. You're not about to steal my peace or my sanity, okay? And you're not, most importantly, going to make me run the risk of losing my children by losing my cool and blowing the freaking fuse on these mofos out here. Like, nobody is worth that. I'm sorry. No one's worth my freedom. No one's worth my anger. No one's worth me arguing back and forth with. If you have something to say, you are going to be arguing with yourself. I don't have a point to prove. If you thought that, if you feel some type of way, think that, whatever, feel that way, whatever. I'm not correcting shiz naive in this season, okay? Baby, that was a test. I told my baby, I was like, you don't got to keep talking about it. I let her know. I said, you know what, guess what? Look, that was nothing but a test from the Most High. okay, just showing us how people are. You know, people are hella reckless nowadays. Like, it's crazy. You know, it's really crazy. So, anyway, let's get into the actual point of this video. Alrighty, y'all. So anyways, good news. So I was able to find a solution to one of my problems. As you all will see in the video that I'm just awaiting to fully upload, I believe. I'll just have to check it out and see. But anyhow, I found a new nanny. Now, I have a really, really good feeling about this because literally yesterday, I had to ask my daughter, like, how many sitters have we had now? Because, yeah, it's been crazy. Like, I had the 2 college girls that I was just bragging on. They, like, literally quit on me legit, like, last week. They were like, we can't handle it. Like, your daughters are like, oh, too much. Okay, we can't handle it. It's my freaking 4-year-old, and then them 2 together. Like, my 8-year-old, my oldest, she's very calm. She has, like, a very calm demeanor. You know, like any other kid, of course, wants, you know, and needs attention, needs that that stimulation and things such as that, which is no problem, right? But both of them together, I know it can get very exhausting, very demanding. It can be. That's, I guess, just what we sign up for as parents, as mothers, you know. But yeah, so anyways, able to find another nanny. We went and met her yesterday. I kind of got a feel of her, you know, read her energy. She has, like, I love her house. Let me just brag on her house really quick. Like, she lives on a huge, like, at least 100 and something acres of land. And the community, it looks like you're going into like an enchanted forest. That's how the community looks. That's what I really love about where I live. Just the nature. I love nature, just being surrounded by green and trees and nature. Like, it really, really just does something to me. But anyways, like, her house is huge. She has like this, well, the land, I guess you could say, and then everything else that she has on the land is nice, of course. But she has like a pond, a nice little pond, and she has like a nice sized playground for the kids. And then it's like it goes into like woods and forests, so it's like really, really nice. And she's been doing this for like 20 something years. And you know, like I said, I got a feel of her. You know, sometimes in life, like, you really have to just take those small risks to get to the bigger picture, to get to the ultimate plan, and the end goal. And for me, the end goal is just total freedom. Most of all, financially, I just would like to have more freedom and more wiggle room with my time, what it is that I'm like dedicating my time to. Like, I would like to have more control of that, but in due time, guys, in due time. Like, I'm never one to rush anything, like, period. So, but I am about to drive to the state over. It's a decent ride. Like, it's like a 2-hour, almost 3-hour ride, but I'm gonna try to at least jug it, just move it, you know, ring around the rosy it, okay, move around it, basically, in all other words, and kind of like speed up the time a little bit. Look at me, speed up the time. But yeah, it's quite a drive, and it's kind of rainy out, but I did look at the forecast. It shall stop raining any minute now. It's just kind of like sprinkling. So this, like, when I'm driving in the rain, it just allows me to kind of laser focus, because, like, again, this is life or death, you know. If I don't pay attention, if I any wrong move, whatever, you know. So this week, we're going into this new week, which is the week of May the 22nd. Today is May the 20th. Today is my grandma's birthday. I think she turned 76 today. So happy birthday to my grandma. Like, she has like an iconic picture with Malcolm X, and that's iconic to me. But yeah, y'all, I don't want to be like all over the place. beautiful drive. I've done the drive before, and it's like I really need this just alone time to really think. I'm just gonna go and just kind of explore. You know, as a mother, you gotta pay for these luxuries and such. So ultimately, that is what I did. I'm very grateful and thankful that I was able to come up with a solution to my problem. You know, I trust that the Most High God is leading me, guarding me, protecting me and my children, no matter what. So I just look forward to having a stress-free weekend. I mean, today wasn't so bad, just regular stuff with the girls. But overall, I really just do look forward to having a very kind of stress-free weekend, you know. Tomorrow, I don't go into work until, I don't go into work, oh crap, you guys, I just hit a point. I'm like driving and literally dazed out for a second. Oh, I go to work tomorrow at 11. So yeah, I work 11 to 5 tomorrow. It's a shorter day, which I personally love Sundays. This week, I'm not even really going to worry about, I spoke with my manager this morning. I was just telling her, like, I'm not going to worry about trying to make up time hastily at the end of the pay period when I can just start fresh on Monday. So really, that is what I intend on doing. I feel like what is going to assist and guide me on the path of doing just that is just having a peaceful weekend, a low stress, okay, no nonsense kind of weekend. I'm going to be very intentful today and tomorrow. I have just basically laundry to do tomorrow. I've basically been keeping my house really clean for the most part, sweeping every day, things like that. So sorry guys, I hope I'm not rambling. And y'all don't excuse my scarf. Like, I have to like lay my baby hair. My hair, being that it's naturally curly, and it's in a very, like, my hair has been in a weird stage for the past couple of years of my life. This is why in this segment we're going to discuss getting your crown together. Like, fix your crown, sis. Fix your crown, bro. Like, real ish. Like, we gotta take better care of our crown. We gotta take better care of, you know, our hair, the foods that we are eating. What are we intaking? Are we getting enough water? Things like that. Like, I'm being very like intentional with everything. But anyway, y'all, excuse the scarf because yeah, like, y'all, with my hair, it'll just curl up and start flying away. I'll be looking like Steely off The Color Purple, child. Like, who did it and why? So I got that on till I get to my destination. I got 2 hours, so it's gonna be sleek. It's gonna be on fleek. Okay, you cannot delete it. Looking at myself. Let me stop always trying to rhyme everything. But yeah, guys, I needed this little break just to kind of breathe, y'all. The past like 3 weeks, this whole month, really, the whole month was just like, help me, somebody help me, please, because yeah, I just couldn't do it. Well, I did it, but yeah, I felt like I could not do it. But needless to say, guys, I'm gonna turn on the music. Like I said, I will capture some of the moments, some of the good scenic nature vibes type stuff. And I will return and talk to you all here soon. So until the next clip, peace. Hey y'all, what is up? So I finally made it to my destination. I decided to go ahead and park my car and, you know, kind of just walk around and kind of see what everything is out here, where I currently am. It's really nice so far. Sorry guys if I sound tired, I apologize. I actually am, like, I wouldn't say I'm tired, I'm just like, it's been a day. But we made it. I hope you guys like my shirt. I really like this shirt. But I guess I walked through this little, they have this little little part where like you can walk through, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I need to find the nearest bathroom, you guys. I have to use the bathroom so bad. I've been trying to up my water intake and it's just not working out. Walking in water is just like not my forte. I'm gonna test myself. I'm sure I will get back there eventually, but I want to see if I'll be able to find my way back to my car, because I guess this is like the little convention part. I guess I'll tell you guys where I am. I am in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee, baby. And I am just obviously just walking around getting to know the place, because I haven't had the opportunity to do this. So I need to find a bathroom, because I have to use the bathroom very, very bad. Real bad, real bad. In the elevator. Alright. I have a little over an hour and a half to 2 hours max before I have to hit the road. It's a 1 hour and 40-minute drive to go and pick up my girlies. But I'm actually really glad that I was able to do this, because any other time I would have just put it off. I would have said, nah, I'm not gonna leave the girls, but I literally just, I needed to. I needed a little break. Nothing too extreme, but hold on guys, like I cannot find anything. Like I'm having such difficulty finding where I need to go. I really just need to use the bathroom. Let me just check to see if they have one in here. Grand Rising family, I hope all is well with each and every one of you guys. Let me just get into it, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really annoyed at this point. I don't know what this is. Open to suggestions, open to, I don't know, information, inquiries. I don't freaking know at this point, but I guess I spoke too soon yesterday. Tell me why. Once I got back from doing what I needed to do yesterday, kind of having some me time, I go pick up the girls from, you know, the new prospective nanny. I get home not more than freaking 30 minutes later. The lady texts back and she's like, look, Shira, I'm not going to be able to watch them anymore. And she goes into how my little one was doing X, Y, and Z, wasn't listening, was running off. The same thing she does with me. Like, she just won't listen. She'll run off. You can ask her something nicely. You can give her an incentive, an option. She still chooses to just be, like, just reckless and honoring. And, you know, I noticed the behavior kind of shifted in her and changed when she started going to the other the other child care facility I had her going to. And she would complain about the same things that I had mentioned, in the video, I think. Alrighty, y'all. So, my daughter, she asked for donuts, so I'm about to quickly run and go and get some donuts from Dunkin', and then I'm gonna grab me probably like a caramel macchiato, because I want to get some work done on the other channel. So I need the energy. But yeah, in the last clip, you all, I was touching on the fact that I'm a bit concerned, you know, about what my manager is gonna think or say when she finds out, because I'm supposed to be to work today at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. you know, and, you know, this was of no fault of my own. Like, I couldn't foresee this. If I could have, I would have prevented it in any way, shape, or form that, you know, I could. But, you know, like I said in the you know, clips before, you know, I want to get to the root cause of my child's behavior. Like, I'm not one to just, you know, always whoop, or, you know, feel the need to like whoop, or, you know, I'm just trying to do things a bit differently. And there's nothing against people that decide to do that, but I feel like that doesn't even work. Like, it really doesn't. And then hollering and screaming and getting all out of character, that doesn't work either, because the kid gonna look at you like, B, you out your mind. I ain't gonna listen to that. Like, ain't even gonna pay you no mind, you know? So, I don't know. I'm just like, yo, like, I did just start the job like a month ago. I was under the impression, like, I don't know, like, when I find childcare, like, I'm not saying that people should have to deal with ornery children, because I know my child can be ornery at times, but dang, it's like you would think that they would have the experience to deal with it and handle it, and would have the tools to de-escalate the situation. The tools that I'm obviously learning, you know, I don't have all the tools, you know. Hell, I don't want to deal with the screaming, rebellious child, but it is what it is, you know. I don't know. This is just tough. I feel like this is, I don't know, it's like payback or something from like how crazy I drove my mother when I was a kid. She told me when I was like my daughter's age, I was bad as crap, cussing, and that's the same stuff this one's doing. Like with my oldest, she wasn't like that. Like she could have people watch her, you know, she can hold the torch, you know, and hold it down. But that youngest boy, she gonna show her tail, and she gonna let the world know about it, like, period. So I'm trying to, you know, nip all this in the bud expeditiously, you know, early. That's why I am truly, I don't care. I am, you're going to always hear me advocate for therapy, therapeutic services, spiritual services, whatever. You know, the same way people can go to church, you can go and take care of your mental health. You can go and take care of your anger. You can go and take care of them traumas and dramas that you ain't healed from yet. You know, so I feel like because I know that, hell, parenting didn't come with no instruction manual, okay? So I know that I can't do it all, and I'm going to admit that without feeling any type of way about that. Like, I feel like that is a huge stressor of many mothers alike across the world, is we feel like we have to wear the pants, and we wear the hats of so many different roles, you know. And it's like we don't want to ever admit and step outside of ourselves, like, and admit and say, like, yo, this is not what I signed up for, this is not what I thought it was going to be, but since this is the decision I made, since the Most High, you know, designated me the responsible, you know, official over, you know, my children, then I need to do what is necessary to, you know, protect them and ensure that they are safe, sound, and healthy at, you know, always. You feel me? So it's just a lot. This is definitely a building of my faith, a building of my character. I don't know. I'm just like, yo, like, I don't be knowing if I'm coming or going sometimes. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with y'all, because I just be like, yo, like, damn, like, I literally feel like I can't catch a break. You know what? I'm not gonna claim that for myself, though, because y'all, like I said, it's all in the tongue. So even in the midst of it, y'all, while I'm in the midst of these struggles, while I'm in the midst of these heartaches, I still have to watch what and how I speak over myself. You feel me? So even in the midst of it, you know, even in the thick of it, like, I have to understand, overstand, and really trust in the fact that I will overcome this. You know, and it is very hard to trust and or know that, to give all of your faith and all of your worries, doubts, fears, to this inner trusting. Like, it's very difficult to do this. I understand why most people can't do it. I understand, like, it's difficult, you know, when you don't know what's on the other side of the fence. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't really know what decision you need to make next, you know. It's like all, see, now I'm getting all philosophical, because it be like so much shit that be happening back to back, boom, boom, boom. But like, you don't, like, we don't even realize that, like, that's the breakthrough right there. Like, do y'all hear what I'm trying to say? Like, I hate when I get these messages on my heart and it be difficult for me to get it out and say it how it's been placed on my spirit, but I'm gonna get it out, because what I feel like the Most High is doing, I feel like this is just a challenge. Like, it's building up my resilience, number one. You know, because I could have thrown in the towel a long time ago. Like I said, there are still things that I'm battling, you know, and that I'm dealing with and going through that I have not discussed, that I have, you know, and probably won't for a long time, but eventually I will, because I understand that, you know, the purpose behind the whole situation is bigger than me. It is bigger than the situation. It's a will has to be done. Do you feel me? Like, a will has to be done. So no matter how much certain people try to silence me, how much my name has been lied on, you know, tarnished and devalued and so much more, like, that doesn't even matter when what God is doing is bigger than all of that. You know, so it was like just a different chain of events over and over again. Like, that's what's been my life lately, just different events, boom, boom, boom. And it's like, you gotta literally, you gotta catch up, you gotta keep up, you gotta keep up with this pace, you gotta keep up with what is going on, you gotta keep up with your mental, you gotta stay conscious, level-headed, and follow your intuition most of all at all times. You know, if something doesn't feel right, more than likely it is not. And you know, the crazy part is, back to the whole nanny and babysitter situation that I'm having, like, the crazy part is, I had like high hopes. Like, I really had high hopes about the lady, and like, she just left me high and dry. Like, you could have, like, I was gonna take them back today. I'm like, yo, like, you could have at least let me finish off the week type ish. But you know, it is what it is. You know, all I can do is just handle my business. I'm about to get on nanny.com or care.com, run some more background checks, find someone else, because I don't know, like, this is so hard. It's very difficult. This is the only reason why I don't regret my kids whatsoever. I just really wish I would have made different decisions in regard to who I decided to have them with, because I feel like, well, and I feel like, yeah, I did have lessons to learn, you feel me, through that person, in order to awaken and activate and get to this level of consciousness that I've attained thus far, you know. But whew, I wish I would have made different decisions. Like, seriously, I really, really do, because it takes two to tango, you feel me? Like, you know, at the end of the day, I didn't lay up with no nanny, I didn't lay up with no child care facility, like, you feel me? And I feel like what people got it skewed is, they think you gotta stay together in a toxic situation just to say you have a family. Like, I'm just not in the business of doing that, because I know a lot of people have judgments towards single mothers, and it's always the fault of the woman, and the woman must have done something, and da-da-da. So you mean to tell me, if abuse is involved and this and that is involved, women are just supposed to just stay there and take it? You know, allow their spirit to be depleted, drained, and destroyed? Like, no, that makes no sense. You know, and man, there's so much more to the situation, bro, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not even about to get into it, because I'm handling my business on my end. I'm doing exactly what I need to do. You know, and like I said, do I always make the best decisions? No. Am I a perfect individual? No, I am not. And I am courageous enough to get on here in front of however many of you view the channel, whatever, and admit that, because I am not perfect. The Most High is still working through me. The Most High is still doing a new thing in me. You know, and that's what folks don't be seeing or realizing. That's why I feel like I'm being tested, even when it comes to this job, because a big stressor is I'm like, well, shoot, if I can't show up today, and now this is like my second, third time having to call off or leave work early or both, call off. Like, how is that gonna look? And I just started a month ago. Like, I don't know, y'all. I really don't. Like, I'm really just up here with it, and I'm trying my best not to break down. Like, I'm trying to maintain my mental and emotional, psychological agility throughout all of these tests, because I am being tested very heavily. Like, I am being tested from every which way. The devil want me to give up so bad. My lower natured self wants me to give up so bad. The ego, whatever you want to call it, the opposing energy that just does not seek to see me do right, doesn't want to see me do right. Because energy is real, y'all. These spirits is real. Spiritual warfare is real. So the enemy don't want to see me rise. The enemy knows what's on the rise. The enemy knows. Look, I'm feeling the power of the Most High. Look, the enemy knows what's about to happen. Alright? The enemy wants to stop me so bad, y'all don't even know. The enemy been trying to stop me since I was a child. No cap. Tried to attack me through people since I was a child, bro. I've been a threat since a child. And they wonder why the journey has been so hard. You know, and I'm not saying this to complain. I'm not saying this, oh, I'm badass. Like, I'm not. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm still a human being living this human-ass experience. So I just feel like motherfuckers, like, see, they don't want us to big ourselves up and hold ourselves to that superhuman stature that they already see us all, right? And this is a general statement. This is anybody, right? But yet, that's what they hold us to. Like, that's the level of importance that they hold us to, the stature that they hold us to, you know? Like, see, I'm just flowing with this right now. My mind I'm letting it flow. But anyway, but like when we stand in that, when we stand in our courage, when we set those boundaries, when we know our worth, so we gonna add tax to it, or we gonna give ultimatums, or or ways of cooperating in some way. Like, we're gonna offer those, right? But they get offended when we do that, so I don't know. And this is just anyone who does not, again, wish to see us at our highest level of good, because that is a threat. You all don't understand that. Like, it is such a threat, it's not even funny. Why do you think that you have it so hard, buddy? It's not just because, oh, I'm black, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. Like, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with it. It's for a purpose, bro. Targeted for a reason, chosen for a purpose. It's in you, it's not on you. Let's keep going. Period. I may have to clean out some storage, but as I was saying, this will now make it her third, childcare person either quitting or saying, yo, we can't watch her anymore, blah, 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 blah. This has just been for no entire reason, too. Just so stressful. Well, I don't want to say it's been for no reason, but I really don't know, and I'm someone, I like to get to the bottom of things. I like to figure out, okay, why are you behaving in this way? What is going on? What can I do to help you act better? I don't know, guys. And another thing that I've realized is I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's circulated stress. It could have a lot to do with, the environment that we just came from, and I can recognize and I can realize that, you know, because like I'm still solution based, even in my parenting. You know, I may not be right all of the time. I may not, you know, always make the highest of decisions every, you know, step of the way, but I try to, you know, I try to do my best to pinpoint things, you know, to ensure, you know, that my kids are safe at all times, number one. But I'm like, should I just take these situations and lessons as perhaps, like, I don't know, like, because I'm concerned about my job. I'm like, in this capitalistic society, you know, when you don't have that village, when you truly don't have that support and that consistency, which in my case I don't, it's hard, you know. So at this point, it's really up to my job. I mean, they can decide, like, you know what, we're not going to be able to accommodate you. You are late to work. Your attendance is becoming an issue. Blah blah blah. So that's like one thing I'm worried about. Um, and another big reason why when I do go to work, I try to put in the best and highest efforts, you know. But oh, guys, I'm so stressed. Like, I don't even feel a way about recording right now. I'm just trying to like get this off of my chest because I don't want to get mad at my baby. I mean, I'm still going to talk to her because as a mother, we want to make sure like everything is everything, like that no one has or will, you know, harm our children or anything like that. Like that is of extreme importance. At least in my book, it is. And I know kids don't just act out, you know. So, and I'm not just jumping the gun and jump, you know. Um, but I leave all aspects and reasonings and concepts, right, open, because I know certain things can truly stem from anything. So um, this is definitely a signal and sign for me to get certain things together, get myself together. Not saying that I'm not together, but like I want to be stronger in this thing called parenting. Like I want to be wiser. Like I want to make better choices, you know, wiser choices. Like I don't want to parent in the way that I was parented, and this is not to knock my parents or anything like that, because at the end of the day, going back and forth bashing one another, that just makes you just as worse as the culprit, the enemy behind it all, you know. So I don't know, this is just a huge, I don't know, I just feel like this is like a wake-up call of some sort. I don't know what, you know, this wake-up call of sorts entails, really. But I feel something coming. So, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I came to Walmart to pick up a few things. And, yeah. So I'm going to find, really, like, I tried this Maybelline foundation. It was, let me see if I can find it. It's Maybelline over here. Oh. And I really, really liked it. But do they have it here? Nope, they don't have it. But I just love, I love Maybelline's foundation. If I'm gonna wear any, it'll be them. Um, well, they're tinted moisturizers. These are pretty cool. I could get this. This is getting hot. I don't like too much. I've noticed about myself lately, I don't like too much makeup on my face, because it just makes my face feel weird. Like, my face has to feel like free. It's really weird. But yeah, this is a tinted moisturizer that I'd be getting. Just trying to make sure this is my shade, because I'm the coconut. It's the coconut something. That's my color. This is 368. Is this? What is 368? Oh shit, it's on clearance. I wonder if I should get 370 just to be on the safe side. Whoa, that one looks too dark. Like My complexion is so weird. It's like I'm brown skinned, but I have like a red undertone. Sorry guys, I got all kinds of off topic. Hold on. Hey y'all. Sorry if I don't sound upbeat. I try my best to start my videos sounding like upbeat. I never want to get on here like sounding negative or anything, but today it's been a crazy day. Honestly, it hasn't even really been a crazy day. It's just been a lot going on. So as I left off, y'all, we had spoke about you know, where I stood with the current employment that I have, and at this point I'm just like, whatever happens, happens, you know. I've always had the mentality that, you know, when one door closes, an even bigger one opens. You know, sometimes, as silly as it may sound, like sometimes God doesn't intend for us to stay in certain spaces and places for a long while, you know. What I'm realizing and what I'm learning is like the Most High oftentimes just wants us to be in a space temporally, and then once the lesson is learned, or once whatever energy is supposed to be transmitted into the space is transmitted, then your duty is done. You know, it's time to elevate. And really quickly, I don't know if you guys could see it, like, you guys see that bridge right there? Well, I want to walk it or whatever, but like I'm scared, and like I'm wearing heels, y'all. I'm doing the most today. I don't know, I just felt like getting cute. I felt like getting dressed. I've literally I've had this outfit in my closet for like a good 9 months, and I was just like, you know what, let me wear it. Gained a little bit more weight than expected, but you know what, we're loving ourselves. Like, the type of person that I am, and like the mentality that I'm building, guys, is like, we gotta just accept who we are, you know, where we are. Like, shit isn't gonna change overnight. So anyhow, y'all, we're at the park. I intend on having a peaceful rest of the night. Today hasn't been so bad. So that's what's
wrong with you? You making me push you 1,000 pounds?
Dang, that's messed up. Why would you call me 1,000 pounds? My feelings hurt. Dude, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Like how